minute. I should have put on a different shirt. I don't like this. Why she got me looking so damn boxy? Like, what's happening right now? What is happening? Um, I might do a wardrobe change, okay? Because I don't like her right now. I don't like the way that she's looking. I don't like the way that she's doing me. Like, I don't like her right now. Okay. Anyways, listen. My name is Olivia Love. If you don't know that by now, please make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that you are liking this video. If you're gonna be here watching, if you're gonna be in my house, make sure you wipe your goddamn feet at the door. Okay. Of course, make sure that y'all hit me up, okay? I actually just opened up appointment times to speak with me, one-on-one phone call, okay, or one-on-one video chat with me. So I opened up more appointment times. So make sure that y'all utilize, okay, my website and hit me up, okay? This is going to be a new series to my channel for right now, okay? Of the chosen ones, all right? There will be two sets of chosen ones. I'll do the second set tomorrow or just periodically, just, you'll see which is for which, okay? But right now, we're at the beginning stages of the introduction, okay? You know what I'm saying? Real spiritual, right? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I was just feeling the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Um, so this is going to be the introduction. So we're basically going to be looking at, where you are right now. As you can tell by the title, this one is definitely about wherever you are loved for sure. But I want to look at, what are you being introduced to in your life right now? Who are you being introduced to in your life right now? And maybe just some vibes around on how to conduct yourself, on how to move forward in some type of way, okay? Of course, free will, you do what you want, you know what I'm saying, but these are just the vibes, okay? So I pulled some of course, if you're OG to the channel, even if you're not, okay, but I pulled some romantic messages, some financial messages, and of course I will give you a spirit animal that you might be vibing with right now, or of course that you may need to look up. Hold on, y'all. I can't stand the daggone Wi-Fi here. That thing be going crazy. But of course, anytime I mention numbers, letters, colors, um, numbers, letters, colors, animals, just Google, okay, and do deeper research into it, okay? Um, all right, so what y'all got going on? So we're gonna do. There are five chosen ones of each group. Well, the other group might got six, but there are five. So I just pulled five financial messages, five animal messages, five moonology messages, and five love messages. So they're just all here. I haven't necessarily divided them up, so I'm just gonna pull random ones. We're gonna go in order of the zodiacs, though. We're definitely gonna go in order. All right. So who we got? Oh, she bright. Who we got? Taurus energy is first. First of all, I'm a Libra myself. Libra sign, Scorpio moon, Taurus rising. Okay. So Taurus energy. We want to take a look at what you are being introduced to right now. Okay. What you being introduced to? Who are you being introduced to? And how should you act accordingly? Okay. All right. So right off the bat, for some of you guys, you may be being introduced to yourself. Okay, you may be being introduced to your most financial stable self. I feel like that this is like you're being introduced to the glass ceiling, okay? And I say the glass ceiling because technically the glass ceiling is a goddamn illusion, okay? Because there are no limits. You know what I'm saying? The sky is a daggone limit, okay? God, like don't when you start to limit yourself, you start to limit God. Remember that, okay? So yeah, you got the new moon and Taurus message. Prosperity lies ahead, okay? prosperity lies ahead. So right off the bat, Taurus energy, okay? As well, I feel like that some of you may end up getting confirmation that you're like quote unquote on the right path or something like that. So knowing that you're on the right path or you're going towards the right things right now, you may start to get a lot of confirmations around that. But definitely with this prosperity, definitely a big vibe around money. But I get the vibe that some of you guys, you may end up going into either jobs, careers, or getting an opportunity, or even saving something that is the biggest. You know what I'm saying? Like the biggest you ever have. Okay. Thinking of the biggest. Who said that? I mean, a lot of people say the biggest, but Lotto. I don't know. You may listen to Lotto, the artist Lotto, or go listen to some of her music. It may resonate with you. What is Lotto? Is Lotto a Taurus? What's Lotto's birthday? What's her birthday? What's her sign? But anyways, but yeah, so the artist Lotto may resonate for you. But anyways, I feel like that again, you are going to be introduced to your most pristine financial self. Okay, and possibly this may come in the month of May. Or this may come towards the end of May, towards the end of April, going into May. Whenever, you know what I'm saying, you get this message, it will be towards the end of the current month that you're watching this, towards the beginning of the next month. Okay, because it's not necessarily date specific here. Okay. So listen, yeah, you're definitely being introduced to patience. Okay, you're being introduced to patience. You're being introduced. Some of you guys could be being introduced to a fellow Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, as well as a Scorpio. Okay, you could be being introduced to a Scorpio. It's definitely a big vibe of like somebody showing you how to slow down. You may be showing yourself, okay? You may be showing yourself how to slow down. But somebody is showing you how to slow down. You're showing yourself how to slow down. You may end up meeting someone that might become like your best friend instantly. Like it's something where y'all are like just alike. Okay, but you're being introduced to having faith. Okay, have faith, trust your faith in this situation. Okay, you may be being introduced to holding on. You know, maybe you hold on to grudges. Hey, listen, okay, maybe you hold on to grudges, maybe you hold on to, you know what I'm saying, when you feel like you're right about something. Maybe you hold on, maybe you're a hoarder. Okay, but I feel like that there's something that you're actually holding on to. Okay, hold on, don't let me go. So hold on. You tell me you love me, well tell me again. I need the reassurance every now and then. Love ain't a game full of X's and O's. I done been played. Anyways, I was all off with the lyrics. But anyways, Tiana Taylor as well may end up being significant to some of you guys. Go listen to her music. Anyhow, but you got the number 12 here. Okay, you got the number 12, a bunch of butterflies being taken up, again holding on. Okay, holding on tight, and again having faith in something. So like I said, for some of you guys too, this may be about a move. Okay, maybe you feel like it was going to be freaking impossible for you to move to that certain city, for you to get that apartment that you wanted, for you to you know, maybe even get a job that allows you to travel or something. Like again, it's like you holding on to that faith, you holding on to something. It's just like, baby, you know what I'm saying, it's just like God, the universe kind of rewarding you because you being held on and really being introduced to a whole new world, baby. Like you're being introduced. I also get the vibe too, like you're flying over something. You're flying over, like I feel like for some of you guys, you're flying over your past. You're letting go of your past. As well, it's a big vibe around like God is finna, you know what I'm saying, set up and prop up a table right in front of your goddamn enemies, so they're gonna see you flourish. Okay, so again, you are being introduced to your most, your highest financial gain, financial self. But again, it's just a glass ceiling. Just because it's the highest doesn't mean just because it's the highest you've ever seen doesn't mean that it's the limit. Okay, so it's, I feel like that you're on your way to unlimited resources. Maybe for some of you guys, unlimited credit or something. Okay, like I said, you're being introduced to really slowing down, or somebody showing you how to just kind of take a breather, or just kind of relax with things. You got the spirit animal for you is the tortoise. Okay, you got the spirit animal of the tortoise, and it says, when changes are made for the sake of change itself, resist. All right. So again, being introduced to holding tight to something. Again, maybe you have that trend. Maybe you have held on to things before, but again, I feel like that you're doing it in a different matter where it's going to bring a different set of rewards for you. Okay? So not just changing something up because you irritated because something ain't moving the way you want it to move, because something ain't grooving the way you want it to grow. You know what I'm saying? So again, you're learning how to hold tight, and yeah, okay, all right. And finally, a lot of you are definitely learning how to accept help. Some of you may be, I'm saying learning. Okay, maybe your introduction is going to be training. Maybe your introduction to something, your introduction to a new life, like it's going to be like you might like hop right into something. Okay, like you're going to end up hopping right into something because again, this message is about the introduction, what you're being introduced to. But I get the vibe. I keep saying learning. You're learning. You're learning. You're learning. Some of you guys could be going to school. It's like most of the time the first day you just get the little syllabus and you keep it moving. No, for some of y'all, your professors, no, first day we learn, and first day is the first lesson. Okay. So whatever some of you guys are being introduced to or going into, like you may end up having a challenge the very first day, the very first time you do something. All right. But I feel like you're going to be fine. Okay, I feel like you're going to be fine. You got the message of have courage to ask for and accept help. It says asking for help is a sign of strength as it is accepting it when it's offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help through prayers, he answers your prayers through other people. So be sure to accept assistance, as well as give it to others as you are guided. So again, some of you guys, you have been praying for something, you've been hoping and wishing for something, and it's like, baby, again, it's time. Again, you are literally being introduced to people that can help you. You're being introduced to processes that can aid you, that can move you forward, that can get you certain things that you never imagined that you can get. Okay. But it's all going to be about having patience and holding on to that faith. Okay. Make sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe. Okay, I love y'all so much. All right, make sure that y'all hit me up on the phone lines. All right, all the information on my website is going to be in the description box below. Okay. Listen, Libra. Libra will be next. Libra. Listen, I'm a Libra myself. Libra moon. Hello. Some of y'all might be Libra moons. Libra sun, Scorpio moon, Taurus rising. All right. So as y'all already know, I got a bunch of messages here. All right, that I haven't necessarily pulled, a bunch of oracle messages, and I'm just gonna see what you are being introduced to at this moment in time. This moment in time. I know sometimes I'm far away, but still I'm missing you. I've said some things that I regret. I'm sorry, my key is all the way off. Don't mind me, okay? But I'll make it up to you. Baby, I can't breathe when you touch my body. When your heart beats, it's like music to me. And I can't see my life without you. And baby, it's all up to you. If I can make time stand still, then I know we live this moment forever. Can we stay right here? You don't have to go, baby, close that door. I really ain't missing you. I'd rather be kissing you. Don't know what I would do if I couldn't make love to you over and over and over. And I wish that I could live this moment in time. Come on, go listen to Cherish, Moment in Time. Okay, that's my song. Is that someday I put my life completely in your arms. And if you should feel I can do more to please you, then baby, tell me how. Baby, I can't breathe when you touch my body. When your heart beats. It's okay. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Look, half of y'all probably done logged off the damn video. Like, all right, bitch. Quit singing. Quit playing. Quit playing, Olivia. Like, shut the fuck up, okay? I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm done. Listen. Libras, listen, there may be a moment in time that you're either trying to get back, okay? Or there may be a moment in time like you want to savor this introduction, okay? Libra, a lot of y'all might be horny. Okay. You want to savor this introduction. You want to go listen to Lil Mo first time, okay? No, yeah, go listen to Lil Mo first time. A lot of y'all you're fiending, okay? A lot of you are very, very horny, okay? Okay, and listen, you're gonna have your special moment. Just relax, okay? Like, what is it? You know, when a cat is when a feline or a cat, what is it? It's called being in heat, okay? Where they're just super horny and like they just humping on everything. What y'all got going on? Like, this just took a skirt, like a complete left, okay? Some of you guys could have been celibate for a while, so you know this is your introduction to someone. Maybe you're being intimate with somebody for the first time. And even if it's not necessarily sexual intimacy, then really like expressing yourself, really opening up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe and as well, there may end up being a moment. There may end up being a moment where you thought like, no, I'm always open. I'm an open book. Like, I'm not afraid of anything. Like, whatever. So I feel like that you're. Let me tell you something. This might be a whole little theme. I don't know so far, but we're on number 2. You might be being introduced to your. I want to say your best self, your most vulnerable self, right? Because you felt like you was already vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? You may feel like, baby, I'm always honest. But the thing is, I feel like that maybe you've never been honest with yourself. Okay? Listen, let me go ahead and get into these messages here. For some of you guys, there may end up being like a heated conversation. You may be speaking your mind in a very passionate way. Okay, some of you guys could end up dealing with a fire sign, specifically a Sagittarius. Your spirit animal is the wild horse, okay? And it says, speak your passion aloud and defend those who you love in word and in deed, okay? Somebody could end up doing something for you, and other folk got something to shite. And it's just like, but that's not your business. I'm like, what? That's not your business, okay? Listen, don't mind me. I don't have any pants on. Because I felt like y'all just seen my little belly, okay? My little belly and my little drawers, okay? I don't have pants on, okay? Like, we're just going to put it out there, okay? Okay? I'm going to be 100% vulnerable and let y'all know I do not have any pants on. So if you see my little drawers and if you see my belly, hey, it's just skin, okay? It's just skin. But listen, so like I said, some of you guys, somebody may do something for you, okay? And like I said, other people may have something to say. All right, other people may be feeling away. Someone may be very jealous of your look. If it's you know, maybe your physical look, but as well like your outlook on life. Like, somebody may be very profoundly confused at how you're either so positive, at either how you move on from situations, how you have overcome. As well, I get the vibe some of you guys could be speaking like on a podcast, or some of you guys could be speaking your story. And speaking very clearly, because I don't know why the hell I'm enunciating so goddamn going hard, okay? Listen. It's like you're being introduced. For some of you as well, you may be being introduced to somebody else's passion for you. Okay. You may be being introduced to somebody's passion for you. Cause see, look, you may be being introduced to the fact that you do deserve, okay? You got the message of deservingness. Again, being honest with yourself. Maybe you've never felt worthy enough of whatever. Okay, we can have a whole goddamn list. You never felt worthy. Again, you may have spoken it. You know what I'm saying? You can easily speak that. Like, nope, I do this, I do that. Da, da, da. I feel like that for so long, up until this point in your life, your ego and your pride has been your confidant. Your ego and your pride has been your spokesperson, and you didn't even realize it. Maybe you were just faking it until you making it kind of vibe. You know, I feel like that while you were trying to convince others, you were really trying to convince yourself. So there's some type of moment, some type of something. But see, that's the thing. It's weird because I feel like that the moment that's coming up for you that you're being introduced to again is your most vulnerable self, because it's like it's like it's because you never thought it was gonna happen. Like I said, you made other people believe that you believed, but you really didn't. You were so loud. Okay, speak your passion aloud. You were so loud in situations like, oh no, this is gonna happen for me. You go home and cry because you know goddamn well, like, look, I ain't got enough money for that. I don't know how that's finna happen. But you yelled it to the world though. Some of y'all, period point blank, you could have been capping. You know what I'm saying? Although, yes, you were working towards these goals, these things. You were working towards them, but baby, you did not see an ending in sight. Let's be real. Hello. This is yourself. You're being introduced to your most vulnerable self. Be vulnerable right now. Okay? So it's like you spoke your passions aloud. You were super freaking loud to drown out your own insecurities. But basically, I just get the vibe of like those silent cries, like all of that, you being the strong friend that everybody always thought was just gonna be okay, was gonna make it. Everybody thought you were doing well financially or whatever. I feel like that you're getting to a again, you have been faking it for so long that you actually have made it. You're being introduced your most vulnerable self, but you're being introduced to your dream life as well, and you deserve it. And so now it's like you're being introduced to your most vulnerable self because the whole time you never really had it. So now it's like, how you gonna act now? It's like, how you finna act? How you finna act? Some of you, you're being introduced to a plan. The man with the plan. You could end up dealing with a particular person. Either this is a very open and very calculated boss, supervisor, CEO, whatever. And I also get the vibe too that they are very interested and invested in your growth. Like, they don't just want you a part of the company just to get the money or whatever. Like, they are very much so invested in you and invested in you growing because they really believe in you. Again, they feel as if you deserve it. You're getting introduced to deservingness. For some of you, like I said, you may be getting introduced to a man, woman, whoever, again, that has a plan for you, has a plan maybe for the both of you, has a plan for the future. They have a plan. This could end up being a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but you got full moon and Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Where again, you're being your most vulnerable self. Again, you're being introduced to your most vulnerable self because it says your dreams need a practical plan. Somebody may come to you and like, hey, you've always been screaming about X, Y, and Z. You've the one that's always said blah, 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 X, Y, and Z. So what's your plan? So how are you going to execute that? So now you got to be introduced to your most vulnerable self and be like, I don't know. I ain't even going to hold you. I don't really know. I just knew what I wanted, but I didn't know how to get there. That's okay. God's bringing you somebody with a plan, okay? And you're being introduced to love in all aspects, right? You got the message of number 16. Love is all around you. It says there is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. You may have like boxed yourself in of like, don't nobody care about me, don't nobody love me, I ain't got no friends. Stop lying. Lie again. Lie again. Lie again. Okay? And if you felt as if you had evidence that that was true, then again, I feel like that you're about to get counter evidence that it's not true. That people actually do care about you. That people actually do love you. You're being introduced to love in all aspects. You thought maybe you could never love where you worked. You're about to find that out. Maybe you thought you could never love romantically. You about to find it out. Maybe you thought whatever it is, maybe you thought period point blank you could never truly love your life, but you was going to keep screaming like you did. Just hoping that one day it was going to be real. Well, hello, introduction, okay, to real love of life, okay? Listen, please make sure that y'all are liking, sharing, and subscribing to the video, all right? Again, I feel like the best ways that you're going to be able to win right now, and I keep saying 444 as I'm doing this message, the best way for you to maintain this energy, the best way for you to win is to be vulnerable and to be real. Because I feel like that you've assumed, you've fabricated this idea of this lifestyle, whatever this may mean to you, either having a certain income, either having a person of interest, either having a car, home, whatever it is. Like I said, maybe you just been capping. We finna keep it real. We finna be vulnerable, okay? But you were only capping because you were very optimistic. You're like, no, I'm gonna get towards that. So again, this really isn't bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, this really isn't bad if you are hearing what I'm saying. You have faked it, but now you're making it. How are you fitting to act? You can't keep acting how you was acting when you were faking it because the energy was fake. Now you really have it, and now you need to switch into a mindset of how to maintain this stuff. And you have to be real, and again, being introduced to your most vulnerable self because, baby, you have no motherfucking idea. You don't know because you've never had it before. You don't know. Okay? So be vulnerable, be open to plans, be open to people helping you, be open to love because you've never had it before. And now you finna have it. So just be open to it and move forward and be honest that you don't know what the hell you're doing. Okay? Okay? You don't know what the hell you're doing. Okay? That's it. That's all. I love you guys so much. Make sure that y'all are subscribed to the channel. Even if you think you're subscribed, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, okay? Because YouTube is unsubscribing folk, okay? And make sure that y'all hit me up for a personal phone call and video call, all right? I love y'all so much. Jess, I appreciate you so much for the super chat, dear. I love you, dear. Thank you. You so beautiful. Y'all see her picture. Look at her. Look at her little cute little self. Look at her cute little self. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. All right, Scorpio vibes. I'm a Libra myself, Libra sun, Scorpio moon, okay, Taurus rising. So technically I'm a Scorpio, you know what I'm saying? So I got the messages out here. I'm just going to pull a message, a moonology message, a spirit animal for you, financial message, romantic, whatever. And we just going to see what's shaking and baking, okay? We're going to see what's shaking and baking. What are you being introduced to right now? Scorpio vibes. Can y'all still see me? Guys, this little baby be acting up. Okay, listen, Scorpios, what are y'all being introduced to right now? Okay. Well, look at that. Spirit animal that you got is the scorpion. Can't make this stuff up, child. Can't make it up. All right. A lot of you could be being introduced to a fire sign, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. You got the new moon and Leo. Confidence is your key to success. I feel like that a lot of you, it's like, even though you're a scorpion, even though you're water sign, maybe this idea of love hasn't necessarily been pleasing to you. Maybe you've had experiences that just kind of turned you off. And so I get the vibe of you like always standing at a door. Like I feel like you're being introduced to a knob. What y'all got going on? I feel like you're being introduced to a knob. I feel like you're being introduced to like a key, a lock and key. And it's like maybe you've had this key this whole time within you. You've had this, you know, this loving energy, this idea of how to love, how to move forward, how to deal with certain situations. And it's like you've been using this, you know what I'm saying, your special key. And it's just like all these little situations, they never worked out. Maybe in career, they didn't work out. In romance, it didn't work out. And it's just like, look, and you know, maybe that key was just your most authentic self. It's like, baby, I'm always real. I'm always being me. Okay, I'm gonna do that because that's just what I do. Okay. And it's like, it's for some reason your key did not work in these other locks. So I feel like that you are being introduced to this knob. You're being introduced to this lock that your key is meant for. And again, in order to move forward, you need to be confident. Confidence is your key to success. The Scorpion message, it says, in a new relationship, passion offers the challenge of ecstasy and pain. That key and that lock have a relationship, right? But they've never been introduced to one another because you've been putting in other locks and it didn't work. The door never opened. So now the door of opportunity is opening. That is opening. Something is opening. And you got number 23. It says, take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. So some of you guys could be being introduced to a fellow water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So water and fire are very significant here. But you're definitely being introduced to a whole new world. And it's a world that it wasn't out of your imagination. Like you always knew that it was possible. You always knew that it was there. You just had to find the right door. You had to find the right opportunity. Okay? So there's a whole new world opening up for you because you decided to take a chance on love. This can be love of career. This can be love of self. Definitely for a lot of you, this is going to be romantic love. New relationship, new loving energy, and it's going to completely open up your mind. Some of you guys may end up dating someone that's very spiritual, and you think that you open their mind, baby, they finna open yours. Okay? Okay? You think you know a little something by watching Olivia Love, baby. Your person needs to have their own channel. Okay? Your person needs to be out there too. Cause they real witty. They got it. You know what I'm saying? They got it. All right. Some of you guys could be being introduced to your father or a father figure of some sort. Okay. As well, some of you guys could be being introduced to an older white woman. What y'all got going on? I just get the vibe of very like spiritual older white woman. I almost want to say like a witch. Like you're being introduced to a witch or something. So some of you guys may definitely need to protect yourself spiritually in the spaces that you're about to enter. Somebody could be looking at you as like you have bad energy, you got bad juju or something. So just be careful, okay? Somebody could be misjudging you. A lot of you as well, you're being introduced to a very, very healthy diet. There could be somebody around you that never ate tomatoes before, or they don't like ketchup, or they don't like spaghetti. Like they don't like tomato based stuff. Or you could end up introducing people. You could end up introducing a child or people around you to like new foods, and they really start to take a liking to it. But the biggest vibe, I feel like that you're being introduced to more clarity on how to move forward. Especially when it comes to like career as well. Like I said, you have been using the same key. And I feel like, again, the key is maybe your resume. Okay, maybe you done revamped it, vamped it, whatever. You done switched it around. Ain't like you stayed the same, but it's still the skills, the things that you have, the jobs that you worked. You know, you've been using that key. You've been using your personality, whatever. And it's like, just for some reason, it hasn't clicked. Okay? It hasn't clicked. It hasn't, like, something just hasn't really stuck. But I'm telling you, you're being introduced. For some of you guys, it could be within 2 to 3 days and 2 to 3 weeks. I feel like 2 to 3 days is like is like the partnership will merge, coming together, the relationship. So this could be either you and a career, you and a person, whether this be romantic, whether this be platonic, friendship, or whatever, because definitely somebody got your back. So while somebody may be looking at you like you're the enemy, somebody may be looking at you, like I said, that you are a witch or something very negative or something like that, somebody got your back, right? But I feel like within 2 to 3 days, this is going to form the personal one-on-one connection. And then within 2 to 3 weeks, that's when you're going to be stepping into the unknown, like this whole new universe, a whole new world that may be a bit scary and maybe a bit true. Like I get the vibe, because again, the Scorpion message, your message, it says in a new relationship, passion, it will offer the challenge of ecstasy and pain. So yes, it feels amazing, but there may be some painful things. So, and like I said, this can be, you know, being introduced to other people that are outside of your relationship. And it's like, while y'all were mad cool, while y'all were, you know what I'm saying, living in harmony, here comes some other folk that, you know what I'm saying, they making your connection a little difficult. But really, you know what I'm saying, real love cannot be threatened, okay? So I feel like y'all gonna, again, be confident within the connection, because that's gonna end up being the key to moving gracefully into this whole new world, this whole new energy. So like I said, some type of correspondence within 2 to 3 days, and then maybe within 2 to 3 weeks. I get for some of you too, you might be getting a paycheck within 2 to 3 weeks, getting some type of money within 2 to 3 weeks, your first paycheck or something. For some of you guys, it may be that you're starting a job in 2 to 3 weeks. And it's like you needing to hold on. Like you'll get the confirmation, but then it's like, baby, maybe you need to start working ASAP because you need that money, okay? But you may not start until 2 to 3 weeks. So it's like, just definitely hold on. But again, if for some of you that you are struggling, it's like that you are gonna have somebody that has your back. So it's like you ain't really gotta worry. Okay, so you're being introduced, like I said, to new foods, new cuisines, or you could be doing the introduction for people into new things, into new habits, maybe things that you are into. And a lot of you are being introduced to a new relationship, either business relationship, new job, or personal relationships, okay? Make sure that y'all are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that y'all like the video, all right? And hit me up for a personal message, okay? Sagittarius, what are you being introduced to right now? This is the introduction. Sagittarius, you could be being introduced to a Cancer person. Your spirit animal is the crab. And it says, show your emotions and regenerate love. Some of you guys, I just got the vibe around like crabs in a barrel, okay? Where everybody's trying to, you know what I'm saying, tear each other down, get to the top. You may have had situations where somebody really tore you down. somebody really like broke you down in a situation or something. And it's like, it's time for you to stop fighting. You may be being introduced to resting, to being able to get some sleep, some rest, child. Okay? You got number 42. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. This is your first time really taking a break. You, like I said, you could be taking a break from a very strenuous like relationship, taking a break from something again that just really stressed you out. Something where I feel like that you may have showed your emotions way too much. And now it's like when you pull away, it's going to be real hard for you to reintroduce those emotions or that loving energy. So as well, some of you guys could the thing about it is other people could be being introduced to who you are right now, wherever phase you're at. Because I just get a vibe that you may not necessarily stay like this, but wherever you are now, however you're feeling now, like other people are being introduced to that. Other people are being introduced to you not being so giving. Other people are being introduced to you getting your rest, you resting, you not wanting to participate in things, you making sure that you are your most important financial obligation. You got the message of pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time that you are paid. So saving money right now. This loving form of self-care involves that you will have savings to invest in your present and your future. So again, people are being introduced to who you are right now in your life. Because again, I feel like that you may have given so much, to where it's like maybe you didn't have much left. So it's like now it's time for you to re-up. Now it's time for you to pour back into yourself. And I feel like that, like, it's not going to take you long to like snap into like that realization of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to love on myself. Like I got to do for self right now. You got the message of you are very close to achieving your goals, you know? So you take a little break or whatever. You do what you need to do. Okay? You do what you need to do. But I feel like that it won't take you long to get that energy restored. So whatever somebody took from you, baby, listen, let me tell you something. Whatever the devil tried to take from you, baby, God finna give it back tenfold. You thought. Okay? You thought. All right? You thought. Stop playing. So it's like as soon as you kind of take a rest from giving to other people, like you immediately start to like set your own goals or you know, start to have you know, start to create goals, start to have things for yourself. And again, I feel like that this is going to shock some people and surprise some people because you've been so giving before and now they don't know how to act. So it's like you're definitely standing in your power right now, and baby, the only thing you're trying to be introduced to is your goddamn bed after you done working or something. And like I said, I feel like it's more so that people are being introduced to you right now. The phase that you are in your life right now. Whoever you are right now, people are being introduced to that person. And I feel like it's shocking. Okay? Yeah, I mean, hello? Some of you guys can end up dealing with the water sign or earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, when it comes to like romance or your close relationships. But again, I feel like, again, you taking a break from it. Like, you know, you're being introduced to like having peace without this person. You're being introduced to not being stressed out by a situation. Okay? And some of you guys, like I said, you're being introduced to your money because you have been giving it so much, or it has been going to other things so much, like where you haven't really spoiled yourself. You haven't really done something solely and completely of what you desire, of something that you enjoy. And you're finally being introduced to that. Like you're finally for some of y'all, like you're about to do maybe one particular thing, either go somewhere, go on a trip somewhere, buy something, do something that you've been planning on it for a minute, but you haven't really been dedicated to those plans, because you may have been in a place of where you felt as if your personal plans were a disservice to other people. And it's just like, what? So yeah, so you're being introduced to just loving on yourself and giving yourself the attention, the time, and affection that you need, and just taking a rest from everybody else, okay? I'm about to say taking a rest from these hoes. Some of y'all, especially if you are dating, like, you are so tired and burnt out, baby. It's just like, look, I'm gonna talk to y'all in a few months, okay? Okay. All right, Capricorn vibes. What are y'all being introduced to right now, okay? I feel like that a lot of you're being introduced to, like, movement, okay? Listen, now y'all know y'all can sit down for a long time, okay? Sit down for a really long time and not do nothing, all right? I really don't like the way the shirt looks. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Some of you guys, you could be being introduced to an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or a fellow earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But you got the message of obstacles and blocks are lifted. I get some of y'all might be being introduced to the road, okay? On the road again. Maybe you're getting worked on your car, or you're getting a new car, or you're driving somewhere, driving at a far distance. So you're being introduced literally to a new place, a new city, a new town, or something like that. So definitely road trips. But you got the message, obstacles and blocks are lifted. It says, all your good personal work and your positive energy shifts have overcome previous obstacles, and your blocks are now lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with any projects you got going on. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that this flow of abundance continues. And I get the vibe as well that a way that you may, like, something about holding you up. It was a what you call it? It was like a little saying. I don't know, something that I seen on social media, whatever. But it was like, what is it? It's like people always want to hold you down, but it's like, no, I need somebody to hold me up. Okay, I need somebody to support me. I need somebody to hold me up. So you may be being introduced to a person that will hold you up, or maybe you holding somebody else up. Okay, and I get that with this message here too. So you got the message of number 28, which can break down to the 10. So a lot of happiness. A whole world, a whole land of happiness. Just because the color yellow might be significant to some of you guys, but like, it just looks so bright and shiny back there in that whole land, okay? And I get the vibe as well, being able to have this happy land because of money as well. With them being green, okay, and the trees, there could be two incomes coming together as well. But baby, it's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Okay, it's a whole lot of money coming your way. Ooh, it's a whole lot of money. That's all. That's it. That's all. Okay, you been introduced to some money. Okay, what y'all got going on? Some of you guys, you could be being introduced to getting a financial gain for your passions. Maybe you haven't really gotten like a big check or a big whatever, a big commission. That's the right word. Maybe you haven't gotten really a big commission for your passions, but you fit into. So you got the message of the union of hearts. When I used to talk about things like this, okay, I mean, I am Olivia Love, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I've been rocking up here since 2018. A lot of y'all don't know that. But when I used to talk about the whole twin flame and soulmate journey and everything or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Bada, you know what I'm saying? It's a little gimmicky now. But this used to be like my twin flame card. So some of y'all could be being introduced to your twin flame, okay? But it says the union of hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. Ain't no need of talking. Ain't no need of talking, okay? Ain't no need of talking. Listen. But a whole lot of money and a whole lot of happiness and a whole lot of love, okay? Like I said, some of you guys could be driving at night. It's like you're allowing. This is more like astrological or whatever, but you know, like your north node. Like whatever zodiac sign is in your north node, that's like your truest self. Like that's your highest self. Like your highest potential, or like who you're really meant to be. Like when it comes to your passions, you know, like people living in their north node, like are entertainers, what do you call it, athletes or whatever. Like they're in their highest self, you know, within their career. Like that's their north node. They're living in that north node. And it's something like that, you like you're gonna be being introduced to like a new navigation. That's the thing, you're gonna be being introduced to like a new navigation to your north node. So that's going to include like everything in romance, again, your highest self in career, like I said, getting big commission for your gifts, talents, and skills. Like it's all coming together. And like I said, a lot of you, this may be happening because you're being introduced to your twin flame. Okay. And your spirit animal is the octopus. The letter O might end up being very significant to some of you guys. But your spirit animal is the octopus here. Basically, every goddamn thing I just said. It says travel across earth and overseas to securely embrace your dream. So a lot of y'all, it's just like, baby, if the road is open, if it's there, I'm not finna let it go. Like, I don't know what you're saying. So it's like once you're like introduced, it's like, and that's the vibe too. For some of you guys, you might need to be careful with like addictions, because I also get the vibe of like you being introduced to something that feels amazing and then you can't get enough of it and you not finna let it go. Like you like ain't no rehab finna help, ain't no finna, you know what I'm saying, intervention ain't finna help. It's like, no, this feels good. So I'm not like what you saying. Like I'm not about to let this go. Like I really, I don't know what you thought. Okay, you thought you thought I was finna let it go, but I'm not. Okay. So like I said, you know what I'm saying, hopefully for some of y'all, you know, it's not, you know, any negative or low vibrational addictions. Again, maybe again, you get that first commission, you know, off of your gifts, talents, and skills, and you get addicted to it. Like, yo, like I gotta keep doing this. Like I'm gonna keep doing this because it feels good. Okay. I feel good. I knew that I would now. I feel good. I knew that I would now. So good. So good. I got you. How? Okay, listen. But I mean, that's it. That's all. Okay, that's it. That's all. All right. I love y'all so much. Please make sure that y'all are subscribed to the channel. Make sure y'all hit me up for a phone call or a one-on-one video call or whatever. Make sure that if you're watching this live, make sure you hit me back, or that you come back to the next live stream that I'm going to be doing. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed these messages. If you did, please make sure that you like the video. Please make sure after the live stream is done that you comment on the video. Come back to the video after it's posted and comment and like and subscribe, because again, YouTube, they kind of going through their little spring cleaning of unsubscribing folk and deleting people's like channels and stuff like that. Like not like, you know what I'm saying, like creative channels, but if you don't create, like if you're not posting stuff, if you're not active, and you know what I'm saying, being responsive on channels, not just my channel but anybody's channel, they wiping people out. So make sure that y'all comment, make sure that y'all like, tell me your stories, talk to me, tell me if it resonated, tell me if it didn't, you know what I'm saying. I love y'all so much. That's it. That's all. Okay, bye.